Hello everybody to another episode of Metroid Fusion. This episode, we're gonna be trying to go back. Since we now have the high jump boots, we can do a few things that we weren't able to do before. Fortunately, we still can't do that though. Right. Let's get rid of that guy. What? Oh no! It's a block. Which means we can't really leave. We go out here and we see that some things have changed. For example, these enemies are now cocoonifying. And we cannot go in that room anymore. This is when the linearity of things starts to take effect. But as you can see, they're growing and they're cocoonifying in a way that makes it both convenient and inconvenient. Like you can't get into certain rooms if the game does not want you to. You know, that sort of thing. That is actually where we're supposed to go, but we're gonna go back down here where that other thing was, now that we have high jump boots. So now we can jump up here. Missile tank acquired. We also have jump ball. Which means we can jump underwater as well. Unfortunately, we can't climb any ledges, though, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, we have jump ball. I can just jump as a ball. Oh, what am I still doing that for? And I believe that is it. Missile tank required. Also, while you are holding onto a block, it will be destroyed instantly if you have your hands on it. Because it would really suck if you, were about to go, past where a block would have normally been, but you unfortunately get stuck in it or something. Alright. Now, if we get to this point, we're pretty much okay. But I would still venture to say to save it. Just in case. And I went the wrong way. Because this game is very mean, and I would highly suggest saving it all the time possible. Jump ball makes a lot of things convenient, though. I'm also really glad that in this game they give it to you this early. That and high jump and all that other stuff. How many missiles do we even have, actually? 65, not bad. I think we've actually gotten all the missile packs that we can possibly get at this point in the game. It's kind of suspicious over there. Generally speaking, though, the only time anything is ever going to be in something is if it has a small gap. But speaking of... missile tank. Which... yeah, it does go up by 5. each time. And that's about it for there. We find ourselves up here again. Even if you manage to get up there, I don't believe you can actually do anything about that. That requires power bombs, I believe. Remember this room. Couldn't do anything about this room because we didn't have jump ball. Or high jump. Another missile pack. Alright. Unfortunately, all these cocooned enemies, just saying, they're gonna turn into stronger enemies later. That whole shebang was just a tester. Like, as soon as we come back to this area, it's gonna be stronger enemies. That requires something we don't have to break. The good thing about these monsters being cocooned right now is if you wanted to go back and get anything beforehand, I suggest looking at this map and going over everything. Some of the doors and things in here, keep in mind, we were not able to get right now. Weapons and energy fully restored. Save completed. Samus, we've got trouble. Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea. The SAX has invaded the water environment in Sector 4. Aqua, with several thousand X. The blue hatch is active. The SAX slipped in easily. Creatures and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I'm currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Is your objective clear? Now head for Sector 4. Now, this is the point where every sector you beat, you can go back. So I suggest doing that before you go to another sector. Otherwise, you won't be able to leave that sector. So whatever you do, just don't go into the sector that you're supposed to do for that time. The SAX, an enemy with my strongest abilities. But does it have a reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head-on. The SAX is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. Because that would happen. I'm not sure why Samus thinks it would threaten the universe, because technically they would just, you know, be able to blow up her suit and that would be it, but... This sector is taking more damage than expected. I knew the X were powerful and destructive, but still. It seems to be purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibility that the XAX has a high degree of intelligence. I find the X fascinating, especially the SAX. But I digress. This sector is home to a very special creature. Researchers call it Serris. It's capable of moving and attacking at ultra-high speed. The more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributed to Serris. No doubt the SAX released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Serris has returned often to the breeding tank here. Its natural behavior must be to go back to it periodically. It's a valuable specimen, but if it destroys things, then terminate it. If you don't, they invade other sectors. Is your objective clear? While you're moving, be careful. Some broken power nodes have electrified the water. You can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you'll be electrocuted. Conserve energy as you go. Thanks! Thanks, Adam. Also known as Adam. The T, not A, D. So basically, this area is Meridia, but technologically, it is like a water take area. This area is, in my opinion, the hardest of all of the zones when you first start. As you can see, the water is electrocuted. There are certain things you're just locked from doing. You just can't do them in this area. However, like I said, this area is extremely tough. There are some blocks you can only break by doing specific things. If you fall in the water, depending on how deep you fell, it can be a death sentence. They also have these jerky monsters here. We're gonna jump up here. Reveal this sort of alcove. Save room. If I'm not mistaken, this can only be gotten from doing something special, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, there's another one here. This'll take acquired. Fires missiles. You can't go up there because that, I believe... Just showing off what that is. It's falling block. I do believe... I'm not mistaken. I think there's actually something in there too, but I don't know. For certainty... Shoot through this, and we get the other missile tank. I think things are hidden in this game a little bit more creatively. But, yeah. Now that we've saved, we can go this way. Okay, we can't go up that way, which means we have to go down this way. A charged shot will kill some enemies, but not all of them. And since it takes a while to shoot, it might be better just to not do it sometimes. It's a good idea to go up this way. Also, just because you got an X-Parasite from one enemy doesn't mean that it will go to the same enemy type. It could become a fish. Case in point, you can see how much damage that did to me. I'm gonna avoid saving at the moment because my HP is so low. guy out. We go this way, and we get an energy tank. That's another reason why I didn't want to save it right then. Okay. So if we couldn't go in there, we're gonna have to go down the bottom chute. Making sure there's no enemies around. There's some more electrified water. Release the ladder. Okay. Ah, crap. I slipped. I could have sworn that... Oh, there we go. Missile tank acquired. Okay. Let's see here. This is the bottom of the wall. Keep going. Alright, if we go through here... Pump control unit. We can't get through it. It requires a speed booster. Man, these guys are annoying. I think the most annoying thing about these enemies is that they always take more health than they give you, but adds to the difficulty, especially since it makes Samus's strength right now more realistic. And the robot did say we only had 10% chance of survival in here. He wasn't wrong. Go through here though. And find the corpse. It's seeming to be a bit too late. You're supposed to stop it before it... Also, jumping and dodging these in water is so mean. Ow. Ow. We go through here, though? It's a lot of water. Welcome to one of the hardest bosses in this game. You have to hit him in the head. Every time you hit him, he becomes supercharged. For quite a while, and you want to make sure that you're not in the water, because if not, you're screwed, because you can't run move. Alright. Alright. Got that. Crap. Serris is a really fast enemy, and it's an awesome idea that they made, but it's hard. Very, very hard. Almost left it. Do not be surprised if you die several times in this fight. It took me a day or two to beat this boss when I was doing it the first time. When you kill him, though, however, it's not the end. You have another one to beat. This is the X that is polluting Serris, and it's hard to move because of friggin' water. You just gotta hit him one more time, Samus, and there it is. However, we only have 39 energy. If we make it out of here, I'd be shocked. Thankfully, it fills up all of our energy tank and all of our missiles. Thankfully. Man, I am stunned I was able to beat that boss in one try. With that being said, I think we're gonna end the episode off here. In the next episode, we'll actually be using the speed booster to get other things. See you guys then.